Hi everybody, my name is Supra and we're playing Prison Architect again today. And hi there Bob, is it snowing where you live? Nope, no snow yet, just, kinda cloudy, and that's all. Not raining, it's not sunshine, it's just cloudy mush out there. Oh, my cash flow is looking so bad. Probably because we bought this. It's just too expensive for us. So let's see if we can get that back to normal, at least into positive. Maybe if we extend the workshop or build a new one. We don't have any space over here, so we have to kind of get this done on the new space. No space here. And I wanted kind of to make a tunnel for those two to connect. There already is a tunnel, but it's only kind of for staff members only. Let me see. Where is the fence? I'm gonna get that connected. No, I escaped last time, so I'm kind of making improvements to the prison now. And then I think I'm gonna do some escaping tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna escape my prison again, or if I'm gonna do a random one. Maybe depends on if I get the random one to work. It didn't really work last time. I'm gonna make this a normal tunnel for everybody to walk through, but I'm gonna take cell doors, not normal doors. So, or do I? Doesn't really matter. I think I'm gonna take just normal doors. Okay, but first that fence must be built, otherwise I cannot replace the doors. I'm gonna make this important. Important. There's he already working on it. Okay, that's one half. And he's working on the other. That's good. Come on. If he's finished, I'm gonna dismantle those doors. Three doors. Why did I put two in here? Maybe because when I did that, it was already, I don't know, dangerous to go to the left since there was nothing built there. And now everything is kind of full. Even the new power generator is at almost maximum. Oh, and I see a death row prisoner coming up. This Duncan is at 5%. Let me see, why they dismantle those doors? Can we execute Duncan? Do I have to have my death row? Duncan. Who accused Duncan? That poor guy. Oh well. Okay, lockdown is easy since everybody's already asleep. A test facility. Why did somebody die? I think they are against the execution. Can that be? Don't riot, please. Duncan had it coming. Definitely guilty. Okay, they are almost back into lockdown. Just have to be brought back by the officers. Come on. Okay. Now we're gonna witnesses and execution detail. So that's gonna take the longest, and I'm gonna try to fast forward here for a bit. So that's taking so long, and I can only go on fast forward number 2. But it's okay. Here they are. I'm gonna try and open up all the gates for them so they have an easier time. Anyways, victim family. Wait, let me see. We have victim's family, his girlfriend, more victim's family, his mother, victim's family, and victim's family. Okay, so a lot of people attending this time, not only 1 or 2. Good thing I built so many chairs. Yeah, here comes the train. Come on. Where are they moving to? They seem to be going that route. That is Chief and Warden. They're also on their way, but they're way quicker. Okay, staff door, and I think I have to open that so that they all can get in. That's the last one of them. Okay, and at the far end here. What's that? Over here we have to open it up again. So let's wait for them. Huh, there they come. Where's the rest of the bunch? There they come. We're gonna leave the door open. Okay. And this door as well, of course. Everybody's swarming in. Okay. There's something. The priest is still missing here. You go all in. Everybody in here. Okay. Escort prisoner to facility. It's not a long way. And they are going the back way again. Because who wouldn't? They could just take this way. I don't know, maybe I should build a fence over here and then make this a don't pass through if possible area. I think that will solve the problem. Okay, everybody's here. Time for execution. Bye bye, Duncan. How the girlfriend sits right next to somebody of the victim's family. I see something coming up here. Okay, you're free to go, if you wish. We're gonna let them out. Because that will speed things up then. Okay, and fill the final report. We're gonna get 10,000 again. I'm always gonna doing this execution way in the night. I don't know why. And his body's gonna get removed soon. Sooner or later. Okay, let me get another fence. And another staff door. Here. And as soon as that is built, I'm gonna declare this to not be walked on, if possible. Of course, I have to get in there. I still have to get to the guard station over here, the security room. If possible, they could take the other route. Since I declared this as staff only, it didn't work before. Maybe staff only will work. I'm gonna try new access. I think that's good. That's gonna be working. I mean, what do I do up there? There's nothing to do here except pass through to a security room. Okay, and we're gonna wait for this to be built. And I see my cash flow being back on the positive, but that's probably only because I just got 10,000 out of this execution. So I'm not gonna be fooled by this. It could be only that. I'm not gonna be executing one person a day. That's just not how death row works. We're just gonna have to wait our turn. I hear somebody causing commotion. Uh-oh. Wait. He's gonna cause more than commotion. He just killed that guard outright. Let me see. One guard here that we can get. Oh, there must be more. And one guard here. And I think 2 of them will stand a chance. Also get those 2. Then they're gonna kill that guy instantly. Uh-oh. They teamed up down here. Now it's 2 of them. But I'm also gonna have more of my guards coming. There is somebody else. Somebody's bumping against this door, but I can't tell who. Up there. He was bumping. Too bad, now he killed one of my guards again. Okay, and this is all being built, so let me declare this. Yeah, like this. Access only. People will try to avoid access only zones if possible, preferring to take other routes around your prison. Can I do both? Can I say staff only and access only? Yeah. No, it's staff only and access only. So they can sweep in there, but if possible, they're taking other routes. And it's also staff only, so no prisoners in there anymore. Okay, very good. My danger is rising, but it's still low. Armed guards in service. 1 people have been killed. 1 people have been killed. Okay. They have serious complaints. Serious complaints again. They're hungry. Yeah, I think we still haven't solved the food problem, kinda. Did we? I think we didn't. Let me see. Freeze time. They're gonna get something to eat. Will be maximum security at 6 AM. So I'm gonna have a look at food distribution of this sector for now. And they have a way higher demand than I have supply already, so yeah, we still haven't solved the food problem. It's still bad. And I have no idea what's causing this. I don't see them even working the upper cooker, so I see cooks just standing there doing nothing. But I don't know. Pretty sure I have enough cooks, but they're just not doing it. thing. I'm gonna get a few more. Odyssey. I don't know if more cooks will solve the problem. I see a lot of cooks just standing around doing nothing. But they should be working up here. There's still space. Come on, cook something up here. We would have space for 2 more meals. Instead he's cooking down here. That's exactly the problem that we're having. That way that supply will never last. It's never gonna work. Meals being cooked. 6. Now we're needing so many more. Maybe the demand is kinda... Is the demand kinda, only at this time, or summed up? Cause I don't know. Same 46 prisoners. We're already having 54. Oh, that's going down. But our supply is also at 0, so... Okay, something is not working there. Maybe they're just having too long of ways. Let's see. If I build a staff door in here, could they kinda get food in here faster? Cause that door kinda couldn't be used by the prisoners, so... Not stuffed like that one. I think the only kitchen not having a problem is the one up there, right? Because it's not many prisoners up here. So they're having way enough. And the one up here, of course. Only serving the minimum amount of people. That one is having problems, so I could get a few of those into that canteen, but sadly I can only kinda distribute this to one canteen, can I? Or can I kinda say split yourselves to those canteens? Okay. Looks like I can. Now this is split, right? Now they should be going to this canteen, but also to the downer one, depending on kinda who has more food for them. Already having it worse with all the dormitory here. Don't get me started on here. They basically do have not as many prisoners as the others, but still it's the one with the most problems in getting supply. Maybe it's because now they're having stack of ingredients, so that cannot be the problem. I'm completely confused what's the problem with this. Other kitchens are working nice. I mean, I see that this one is a little bigger, they have way more cookers. That should not be the big problem. Since they're not even using that one up here. Something is completely wrong. Maybe I do not have enough cooks. Now, the upper one, I think there may not be enough cookers down here. Even though they're not using the upper one, and I do not know why. Maybe it's not connected, let me see. Yeah, something's wrong with that cooker, right? Let's see, can I? Let me get it connected like this. Maybe that is helping. Let me see if they are doing that correctly. Also, let me get the connection line down here and build 2 more. Or 3 more. Cause they are fitting. Okay, and we're gonna make this very important since, yeah. Without this, we cannot really feed our prisoners and they gonna get mad over time. That's very important to build. And this as well. Very important. And I do hope that's enough, cause I might. Which one is this? That line. Is that the new one? Yeah, that's the new one. Okay, so that should still hold up, I hope. So if it were one of the other lines, I may have been in bigger trouble. Okay, and then we're gonna wait for that to be built and see if that improves in any way our food production in this kitchen. Okay, they're bringing in the new cookers, but still don't improve on my line here. Ah, there's our expert. I do see some cable down there. I'm not seeing the upper one connected yet. And the outer one as well. Or it's the light, okay. I thought the cooker didn't have any electricity yet. Which probably is also the case. And somebody died again. Looks like they were having a brawl through the walls. Maybe they threw him out the window, wasn't it? But could be possible. Attack prisoner. But who died of them? Who was the one dying? That's the big question. Ah, that was a poor guy. Hell for being a snitch again. Rest in peace, Paul. I see a lot of things lying around here. Somebody used his gun. Okay, back to that kitchen here. Yeah, that is still not being built. We're still waiting for this. Oh, no, that's not the workman doing this. I thought it would be. How long are they taking to do that? I gave it high importance. Still nobody's doing it. Ah, finally, here we go. They're starting. It's really strange that this one doesn't have a connection. But I think if they're connected through another one, then they're never gonna get one. They should be working now. Right? Ah, now they're using it, so maybe it wasn't really connected to electricity before. And that explains a lot. Now they should have a lot more stations to cook on. And does that improve our supply demand? Okay, it might take a while. But they're definitely cooking more. We'll have to see them next time when they have more time to prepare with the new cookers intact. At least I now see 12 meals cooked at a time instead of just 5 or 6. It's almost double. They should also fill double the supply in that time then. Okay, then I'm gonna leave that kitchen alone for now and see if they can sustain that demand with that many cookers. Our next death row prisoner would be Steven, but he's still having way too much percentage. Yeah, that guy. He still has to lose 8%, so let's wait for 6 PM and see if he's falling low enough to be executed. I mean, poor guys, but I'm getting 10,000 each time, so if they're guilty, it's good for me. And we're having parole hearing, which reminds me. We're 12% reoffending rate, which means it did rise a little bit. So we should be careful. Okay, and tomorrow I have 1 minimum security and 2 normal securities arriving. I hope they still fit. Because capacity-wise, I think our number 1 capacity to be filled is shared. And that's gonna mean dormitory. And dormitory is always a little bit problematic with privacy. They're still having a big problem with family, although I gave them lots of phones and they're having their family visits. Visitors on site, and we have no waiting visits, so nobody is waiting in line. All families are getting in. We have way enough spaces, I'd say. So that's not it. Maybe it's really the cell phones. Let's see. What kind of description am I getting? Add phones to prison. Mailroom can also help. We have a mailroom. And I think it also has been worked on. Yeah, somebody's working in the mailroom right now. So, normally, it shouldn't be so low. Maybe I really do not have enough phones. Okay, where could I add phones? Did I forget 1 yard? Guess this one is having phones, that's for sure. That one's also having some. Maybe I could add a few to this common room? No, they're already having some. Maybe they're not finding the phones? That doesn't make any sense. Hey, now they can walk up freely up there. I like that. Because before it was so hard to get one prisoner from the left to the right. I had to go through the whole prison complex. And instead of going down here, going down there, going here, up there, then through here, and then up there, then it just kind of now use that tunnel here. And it's also not interfering with our minimum security block. Okay, who would be one of the prisoners having that need? Maybe that helps me with kind of identifying who's not able to kind of contact their family. He's okay with it. He's not okay with it so much. And he's from... where you live in maximum security wing? Okay, they do not count since they're in solitary right now. And they all seem to be okay. Let's see. Okay, he's okay. Just seems to be a few odd ones out. Like this one. I mean, what's holding him from kind of going to the phones and calling them? Maybe they're not having enough free time there, and he has to work a lot. So I think he's in working now, right now. Maybe that's just normal for that to go so low while we're having working time. When are they having free time? They had that. Okay. Well, he'll not be working all day long. As long as not getting riot kinda bad with that need, I think it's okay-ish. Not like everybody having a problem. Okay. Last time we built those gates and also that fence over here. Now that we're back in positive cash flow, I'm thinking about maybe building something over here. But first I'm gonna have to put a fence around the thing. So let me get that. We're gonna put a fence here. Not sure. I think I should leave some space. Should I? But I don't leave space upwards either, so... like this. That probably means it will get another items thrown over, but... we can also buy new blocks on the outside and then it will not be that big of a problem anymore. Let me get that first. I'm not seeing how far this has to go down. Okay, better. That will take a while to be built. What are we gonna put in here? Shared cells? Maybe more workspace. We definitely need another power station for the right-hand side. So it's gonna have its own power. Maybe we're gonna make another of those yeah, I don't know, office block, office power storage, kind of staff block. So many guards not doing a thing. He's just standing there in deliveries. Instead of around my prison, maybe I should station a few more. Let me see. Oh, we're gonna station here. It's also not a bad idea to station them in the canteens, right? Where do we have another canteen? Up here. We already have some in here. I think that were all the canteens, if I'm not mistaken. No, there's one. Okay. And a few of them should be moving now. Not just standing around. Well, I lost a few dog handlers, which may be while we're having drug problems again, so let me get those up to 16 again. And they're gonna go for a walk and see what they can find. And since we were having kind of riot problems before, I might do another shakedown soon to see if people are having contraband and what to kind of do with it. Yeah, drug problem. He also looked like he was having a drug problem. There's something else. Found drugs. Yeah, we are having a drug problem. We have to get that out of the system. So, right before nighttime, I'm gonna try to do a shakedown and get all of that bad stuff out of our system here. Even though it probably will not work. Let me see. Another past 24 hours. What do we get? Okay, where did that come from? Ooh, that made a long way through the prison. Where did that actually come from? Stolen. Stolen from the workshop. Okay. Strange, I thought I had good security in the workshop. Looks like I was mistaken. That thing was smuggled in. That was also smuggled in. That's unknown. Who, that guy? How many batons, tasered, and stuff did he have? That was the guy that we kinda saw beating up our guard before, right? Look at that guy. He went crazy with the weapons. They were definitely planning for a riot here, and that was definitely headquarters. Crazy. Good thing that we got him down in the end, even though one guard died. No wonder he got that guard killed. That is also smuggled in. So many things smuggled in. I have a feeling that I probably should have built more security in here. Let me get one dog patrol sniffing here. He's just sniffing through the goods. See if you can find anything good. And we already have metal detectors, so the most things getting in probably are some kind of drugs and poisons. But the dog should take care of that. I think that we're having so many. Is that? It's not filled yet. Maybe we're having too many set up. Let me see. Yeah, and some of them are also relaxing right now. Doggy is tired, so we should get a few more of those dogs. But you're not having any more space. Maybe that's what we can kind of get in this new area here. Speaking of which, I think they built my fence. Or is there still some hole somewhere? No, I think it is done. Okay, good. Oh, also deliveries on the other side, eh? I kind of have a dock set up for this, but we're gonna do later. Large gel ore. I'm gonna get this about the same height as the other one. Wait. I didn't have a large gel ore there. I did have 2 metal detectors, though. And I built the gate afterwards. Okie dokie. Like this? I hope this is a good idea. Okay, we're gonna... I got this same area over here, where we're kinda having space for a storage room, electricity and everything. How big I'm gonna make this time? Well, gonna need the offices anymore, so maybe a little bit smaller will do. Like this. And we're also having staff doors leading in here. So we're gonna have the same thing over here, so they can kind of go directly in there. But on that entrance, we're gonna have a sniper tower. As you know, security and stuff. Over here is good. And he can kind of shoot everybody coming in that is not supposed to be in here. Although snipers will be very expensive. 500 per day, 2,000 up front. Yeah, he's not too cheap. But more security is always good. Okay, that's been built. And that can power the entrance with it. We have this generator. What the heck is that? Okay, that's this one. It's still having some power, so I think it can power this entrance here as well. Just while we're not having built the next station yet. And just to make more money, I think I'm gonna get, for at least for now, get another forestry down here. So that helped us a lot. Let's make this a forestry. Okay. We're only having staff floors in this one. So we're gonna get some more in here as well. Another staff room will not be bad, because I wanted to test out if less of my staff members were exhausted. Because we're having 45 being exhausted right now. If I'd have multiple of those rooms. I tried improving the other room with, you know, more sofas, more drinking machines, but no way there. There's really only 10 people at a time at maximum in here. So maybe more rooms is the solution. Kinda like we had on the Parolis. More tables. Doesn't help. Just having multiple rooms. That does help. So I'm gonna try the same thing for the staff room and build one in here. For things to expand easily, I'm gonna try have water and electricity in here, in that one. And we're gonna build the staff room then here. So this can expand to the left then. Like this. I'll leave one space in between. And we're gonna have our staff room. Don't know if we have some minimum space that we have to keep. I think it wouldn't be too big. Staff room. Yeah, 4 times 4. We have that differently. It's gonna be even bigger, I guess. And this is also gonna have an entrance and an exit. Okay. Hey, Mr. Ashford, under 10%. And I wanted to do a shakedown first. Maybe we're gonna let him live for one more day? Or I'm gonna do the shakedown the next day. I mean, they're gonna riot when I execute him anyway, so I'm gonna do the shakedown the next day then. We're gonna first do the execution. Okay, maximum security is already asleep. The rest is not yet. I'm gonna have to wait for normal security to have eaten. Because I don't want to interrupt them while eating. Just a tad more. And this room should be built. Come on. Huh, there was one missing. Okay, finally. Okay, staff room. That's some autosaving. That's gonna be our staff room. Now we're gonna need sofas and drinking machines. Why is that failing being indoors? I'm pretty sure I built that indoors. Ah, the door was not built yet. That explains a lot. Okay, sofa and drinking machines. Wide sofas even. We don't need normal ones, we need wide ones. Okay, let me see. We're gonna have some nice corner around here where they can talk to each other. Let me get a few machines here. Where they can buy their drinks. And we're gonna put in more later. Just want this to function first. Oh, my forestry is being planted. Oh, everybody's asleep. It's kind of time for execution if you ask me. But first I'm gonna order up some water pump. And power station, and that's not big enough for either of those. It is big enough for the power station. But not big enough for both of them. And pump. Okay, I'd have to make this one bigger. Let me see. That should be okay. Okay, and we're gonna let this be built while we're doing the execution thing. Again. Okay, where's Mr. Ashford? That's the wrong person. The guy is still awake. I think he kinda knows what's up. Okay, lockdown, and we're gonna test. Not everybody is in their cells yet, they were just going to sleep. So we're only at 50% lockdown, that's gonna take a while still. Yeah, taking way too long, so let me fast forward a bit. Till everybody's in their cells. Yeah, those guys are still walking. They need their time. Even though I do have to tunnel up there, some people are still preferring this route. Maybe because they're getting served dinner down there and then they're gonna get up later. Okay, almost. And we'll see if the new route is working like this, or if they're still gonna, I don't know, go take the other way. Let me see. Those are not being let in, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, who do we have this time? They are taking the donor path. And they're splitting. Victim's family, victim's family, victim's family. That's 3 of them. That's his father. Again, victim's family, priest, victim's family. Okay, only one member again of his family or rest is victim's family. I gotta wait for them to arrive. Just have to make sure that all doors are open for them. No, doctor, I'm just about to do an execution. I have no time for your emergency calls. Oh my god, that's so hard to read like that. We've been getting... word? Oh no. I have a severe illness in my prison. I have severe illness and I can't do anything about it because I'm doing an execution right now. That might be a big problem, but since everybody is asleep at the moment, and on lockdown anyway since we're doing the execution, maybe that will cure itself? It's just wishful thinking. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a big outbreak at the end of the day. Hey, where are the others? I thought they were coming that way too. Ah, there they are. It was so dark I just couldn't see them. Leave the door open for all of you. Okay, I hope that was all. Okay. Now, only problem is that I have to open this up. And then I think we can proceed. Escort prisoner to facility. Please take the normal way. Yeah, they're gonna take the normal route. Thank God they do. Finally, my paved waywalk is being used. But they still want to go in through the back door. Okay. And we're having a riot here over the execution. So I'm should proceed with that as quickly as possible, so that not more people are getting killed. Okay. We're gonna authorize real quickly. Okay. That he is. And we're gonna dismiss everybody. And we're already killing many people in the meantime. An eye for an eye, I guess. But they are definitely taking more eyes right now. So let me take a good look at that as soon as that is finished here. Because I'm kinda in lockdown. Come on. I can't do anything about this as long as this is going. Final report. Give me my 10,000. Thank you. And now I can take care of this mess down here. Okay. Big mess in the dormitory. Half of the inmates have been killed. I'm gonna get my big arrangement of guards here and put them all in there and see if they can stop this thing. Okay, maybe in the downer wing, because I don't see anybody up here anymore. They have to take care of all the bodies anyway. Ow. That's almost riot level here, and it's increasing. Yeah, because so many people have been killed, of course. Now that's kind of the problem you're having with an execution, that the whole prison is going crazy in the meantime. Wait. Wait. You're ill. You're gonna go to lockdown for 24 hours. Please. Or, no, you're going to solitary, that's better. Same with that guy. He's ill as well. Solitary. Okay. We already have 12 infected, so... if I'm gonna do a shakedown or a lockdown for everybody now, then I'm gonna have riot. I'm 100% that I'm gonna have a breakout. Well. So, what could we do? I'm gonna try to identify those infected prisoners and kind of lock them away to kind of reduce our infections. And if that's really not helping, then we just have to keep everybody in for the time being. Okay, he's causing trouble. Okay, I think here we got everybody. No, he's also sick. Solitary. You go to solitary. Everybody's sick is going to solitary, then we don't have a problem in the end. He's sick. Can we do anything about the sickness or not? Because she just helped him, but he's still sick, I guess. Sorry, have to go to solitary too. Because I don't want a big outbreak last time when we had 50 or more people infected by this crap. Okay, since I see a lot of people in this dormitory being infected. That is in the maximum security wing, I guess. More in the high security wing might be infected. Ooh. Well, he was definitely one of the sick guys, but he's dead. Okay, some of them are being treated in here. That's good, so they are away from everybody else. I don't see any infected up here. They all seem to look normal in my book. Nobody's green in the face. How about minimum security block? Oh, they seem okay as well. Ooh, that kitchen is so small. Really did a good job in there, but and do we have no space to cook? Everything's full of ingredients. Okay, we still have 14 sick people. I don't really see them. Maybe they're in here. Who's sick? Can I just kind of say who's sick? I'm gonna give you a treatment. And nobody's answering my call. Wait, you're sick. Gonna get a lockdown. Okay. Who else? And it's 24 hours and not that I hope it is. Okay, they all seem to look normal. Problem here, he's still awake. Okay, is there anybody? Is that guy green? No, he's looking just very pale. I don't see anybody sick in here, so we can leave that wing alone. We have 17. Who's been infected? Somebody's infected and they're infecting other people. Lots of them. Now, since the only wing kind of being up at that time is maximum security, I bet it's one of them. It has to be one of them. They're infecting more and more and more people. Solitary is looking sick. It's only having so many hours. I'm gonna give him more lockdown for this guy. Okay, he's still having a long time. Okay, we're not having any danger level anymore, which means in order to cure this, I think I'm gonna do a lockdown tonight. Because if I do it now, they're gonna be complaining because they haven't eaten the bunch and everything. But I'm also gonna get more infected in the meantime. Wait. You're definitely sick. You're gonna go to lockdown. There are more people running about that are completely sick. That guy, for example. Wait. That's another one. You're gonna get to lockdown. Almost all of them are being sick. And you're gonna go to lockdown. And you're gonna go to lockdown. Nobody's spreading that disease. I already have 22 of you. Okay. Wait, there's another one. You're looking pretty ill. You're gonna go to lockdown. He's been sick. So many people sick. We're already having 25. I'm not making it any better, am I? I mean, when I'm kind of sending one to lockdown, I have kind of 2 more infected for him. And then it's gonna spread and spread and spread. But maybe I can keep it down until we can kind of finally get our prison-wide lockdown done. Okay. He's on lockdown, but still he's not in his cell. And that's a big problem here. Why are they not brought to the cells? This way we're gonna have lots of problems. We're gonna infect more people. We cannot really use that right now. Especially in the dormitory, that might be a problem. Since they're still in the dormitory, even if they're on lockdown, so they're gonna infect the whole dormitory there. Okay, is there somebody sick there? 28 already. Okay, I think I have to do countermeasures. The virus is starting to go real big, and I don't want to lose the whole prison there. Oh my. There we have another culprit. You're gonna go to complete solitary. Well, you're looking, and those guys can go to lockdown. Ah, he's sick as well. He's looking. Yeah, he's also sick. They're infecting everybody in the way. Sick and needs treating. You're gonna also go to lockdown. Those guys seem to still be okay. Wait, stop. You're sick too. You can't escape. Everybody on lockdown. We already have 30 people infected with that virus. And I don't want it to be more. Well, we can't use that. Not right now. Okay, we have to stop the spreading. You're completely sick. You're gonna go to solitary. He's treated, but he's sick, so we're gonna send him to lockdown. So he doesn't infect anybody. Okay, how about down here? Do we have more sick people here? They're not in lockdown already. They are in lockdown, but they might infect their buddies since they're in dormitory and, well, doesn't really help the other people in the dormitory. Thinking about maybe sending those off to solitary even. I think I might have to. You're gonna go to solitary. I'm so sorry for this. But better that way than everybody infected, right? Then we have the next infection. Solitary with you. Yeah, it's better this way. Oh, 2 more. He's only in lockdown. We're gonna get him to solitary as well. And that one. I'm so sorry for all those guys, but what should I do? Wait, 145 infected? Okay, that's enough. I'm calling it a quit here. Sorry about your free time, guys, but you're gonna have a lockdown. We're gonna bang up everybody. Everybody in their cells. Immediately. Everybody going in. Let's bang up everybody. You're gonna go to solitary because you're totally sick. And if everybody's in their cells, I'm gonna have a look and who is sick and completely lock them down. And then we can release the rest. Or maybe we're just gonna wait the infection out. I'm not sure. But we have to do something so everybody's to go into their cells. Who those two? Okay, you're two. Also gonna get put down to lockdown. Come on, I wanna have a prisoner. It's spreading and spreading and spreading. We have to get everybody in bang up and wait out until it's dying out. We can't live like that. Everybody's going to die soon. Almost has half of the prison now. I have to fight that virus. For everybody's kind of looking like Hulk. Come on. You go to solitary. That guy as well. The dormitories have it worse since even the shakedown doesn't help as long as they have at least one person in that's sick. You're also infected. I have to get everybody out that's infected. As long as one person is still in the dormitory that's infected, we're gonna have more breakouts. And speaking of which, you're now also infected. Off to solitary you go. Soon everybody's gonna be in solitary. That virus is spreading real fast. 212 already. It's not going down, it's going up. But I have everybody in bang up, so it shouldn't spread, except in dormitories. Of course. And I think I'm not getting everybody out of the dormitories quickly enough. That's why it's still spreading. Let me see the other dormitories. If I had a guard in here. There should be one in there. I got, is there a free guard somewhere? Yeah. Janitor will do too. And I have to have a good look in here. Pretty sure I just saw somebody infected in that dormitory as well. Just... oh, somebody... You can bet that dormitory is completely infected. Ouch. The whole dormitory kinda has the virus. Yeah, the whole dormitory has it. Oh, great. Do we even have that many solitary spaces? As if I kinda leave them together, they're gonna kinda only infect themselves back. Like that. And it's not gonna get better. So this dormitory really was the major problem, I guess. Why it's spreading so fast and in such a big number now. I'm gonna just try to get everybody back away. I'm not gonna have that many spaces, so... I have no idea how to cure this. No idea. I can give a lot of them solitary, but still. And let me just let that roll in the meantime. So they at least get some of them out. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, but it stopped at 212 at the moment, so maybe we can still cure it. And I guess people are gonna get angry soon, since they're still in bang up and, you know. Half of them is in solitary because of the sickness. What am I gonna do? Not even the bang up is helpful with those dormitories. Maybe they weren't a good idea after all. I mean, it can fit a lot of people in, but having sickness in a dormitory is death. Poor death. Gonna have the whole dormitory infected. That's why it's spreading and spreading and spreading. Only thing I can do is put everybody sick out and hope that it's working. Yeah, it's gonna be everybody. Because I'm gonna send 2 out, and in the meantime everybody else is infected. Because we're not having enough solitary space at the moment either. Okay, still okay. So we're gonna leave him in there. Okay, who didn't I bang up yet? Oh no, he's already in for solitary. That guy. That's not in for solitary. Okay. Nope, you're also sick. Did I not get everybody that's sick? Nope. I gotta get the feeling while I'm looking, more people are getting infected, right? That guy just now wasn't infected. Now he is. I'm gonna have an empty dormitory at the end of this. With everybody being infected like that. But at least we're fighting the virus. We're now only having 202 infections. Which means it's going down, but it's taken a long time. Okay, I hope everybody that is sick is now off to solitary, because I don't... No, wait. You're not. You do look free. Free as always. Okay. He's still looking okay. He's already up for solitary. Come on. The next one infected. And I guess I also do not have enough doctors for this. How's the other just dormitory looking? I think I got... No, I didn't get everybody out of here. Here, needs treating, is sick, we're gonna get him solitary. But I think... No. No, not here as well. He's in for a lockdown only, so we're gonna get him to solitary. That guy is sick as well. Solitary. Let me see. I think... I'm seeing new guys all the time. Everybody's sick. I think it's looking better in this one though than the other one. But that may be because we already put half of them into solitary to begin with, so. The whole prison is starting to get mad because of the bang up. Okay, you're infected, so I'm gonna give you a lockdown. I can give them a lockdown without a problem, because they haven't single cells. So they're not infecting anybody if they're just on lockdown. If it were only the dormitories, I could kind of release most of the people right now, but I get the feeling with 195 still going. Yeah. We're having lots of people still infected that are not in solitary at all. So we're gonna just spread it for now. Maybe it also was a bad idea to kind of have everybody go through that solitary, and now everybody in the solitary is infected. As long as they are locked down, it's not a problem, but we have a few of them passing through there. And you're also sick. It's all for your own good, people. You don't want to die, right? I think that the doctors are here, but I think they cannot handle all of them. Just too many sick people. Sick and needs treating, but I'm gonna get him to lockdown as well. Yeah, this whole wing is infected too. It's probably because of the dormitory being nearby and them going to the same canteen as them. Okay, I can kind of spend my time here forever, or I'm just gonna leave the bang up until all the prisoners are going back to normal again. Let me fast forward there. Oops. You gotta stay up there, little clock. I think it's going down. We're at 197. Okay. We're at over 200 before, so I think it's going down. They're still infecting everybody else here. Okay, it's going down by a few people now, you see? I'm just gonna wait and see if it works. But my prisoners are getting so mad by now. How many doctors do I have? I only have 9 doctors. Let me get one more. She can treat everybody in here. Maybe that's helping. I don't know what the treating actually does. I think treating definitely helps them not dying from the virus, but I don't know if it's actually kind of helping with not spreading it anymore. So it's not, I don't know, contagious. I have no idea. We should be careful. I'm not sure. I think treated only means that they're not gonna die from the virus. Maybe it's different. No idea. Yeah, let me take a good look at the other dormitory. I see somebody sick up here. So you're gonna go to solitary. You're sick. He's already in for solitary, but solitary is full. That's why I'm still having people in there. Yeah. Solitaries are full. Completely full. But I see some people here that are already better, that are, Can I not? I'd like to revoke, some of the punishments here. Can I say, you're free to go. But he's still in solitary for such a long time. Okay, he died. Died from infection. Yeah, we have the first people dying from infection. We're having way too many people with that infection. Okay, they're starting something again. I'm doing this for your own good, people. Okay, let me see. We're gonna have a riot soon, so I'm gonna get 3 riot police and 2 paramedics on site. Okay, and the paramedics are first gonna go to the solitaries, the respective ones. I'm gonna cure those. And riot police kinda is going where all the riots are. Okay, get them into this yard, because I think that dormitory down here is kinda causing trouble soon. It's gonna get locked down. Yeah, as I thought, we're gonna have a riot over this. That's the way it's gonna be, isn't it? Okay, who are the ones rioting? Because I don't see anything shown to me. I think they're in the dormitory, so we're doing good with sending our riot police over there. Okay, are they already there? And there's the first bunch. Okay, you're gonna go in here. Go in here. And the last ones are gonna go into the dormitory here. And what are my paramedics doing? They should be treating the sick, can't they? Oh, he's treated already. I think everybody's solitary is already treated. Okay, and then why am I sending people into solitary? See at least one person not being treated yet. See helping that person? I think the paramedic can't even heal the illness. So he's purely for helping the riot police, I guess. Okay, I see those guys rioting, so I'm gonna send my whole troop here. Not many people are rioting anymore, but they're still rioting. I'm down to 187 infected, but still 187 infected, you know. I'm gonna go to lockdown. Yeah, also gonna go to lockdown. I should have just locked down the people from the beginning when we had 4 guys gonna be infected. That would have been the easiest way to do it. Okay, Riot is pushed down. We're still having all those guys being sick. Okay, at least the paramedics can help with the unconscious. Look down. Not good. He's freshly infected. I think as long as they're not treated, their sickness is also not going down in any way. Because they are still at maximum, not treated. But I think the treated ones, their sickness is gonna tick down, so... then it's gonna be cured when it's ticked down. Everybody's gonna stay in there. Okay, I think we can say goodbye to the Riot Police for now. But I'm gonna keep the paramedics on site. Emergency calls. It's not going down so fast. We're at 180. Couldn't say that the whole prison is infected. Yeah, this dormitory is looking better. Oh, that guy got well again. That guy's in lockdown. That guy is on lockdown. If we're 100% sure that everybody infected is already on lockdown or solitary, then I could let the others go out again. I'm not so sure. Judging by this, I don't even have a portion of the people that are infected right now. No, way more infected than I thought. And it's not only the dormitories, now it's all the wings. Well, he died from the infection already. Wait. You're gonna go to lockdown, mister. You're sick. You're not going anywhere. Okay, he already has solitary. I'm gonna give him a lockdown anyway. Okay, and you're gonna get a lockdown too. Okay, we're down to 178. It's way too high. Okay, you need to get in here for treatment. Okay, at least in the night they are calm since they wanted to go to sleep anyway. We have way too many here that are not locked up. Let's see, you're gonna go to look up. This is gonna be so chaotic today. Prisoner? He already has lockdown. No, he doesn't have any. He's unconscious. Now he's on lockdown. Lockdown. Solitary, but only for a few hours, so we're gonna go get him on lockdown as well. Oh, I wish we could go about this differently. I mean, why is there no option to kind of make a checkup in the infirmary? And everybody that's sick is kind of sent to lockdown, and everybody else is kind of staying up. But I don't know, it's not possible game-wise, so I kind of have to work around it and kind of have a look at every person myself and see if they're sick. And you're gonna also go to lockdown. He's already in lockdown. Those paramedics are chilling with that dude. I think they can leave the building. If they cannot treat the illness, then they are not useful at the moment anyway. Because that's kind of my only worries right now. That infection that everybody's having. Cannot get more people dying. They're at least treated, so their sickness should disappear at some point. They have to stay in lockdown and not infect everybody else in the meantime. And that's gonna cost us so many points here. Everybody wants to get out. I can understand this. He's sick? Yeah, but no, he's only solitary. Lockdown. More lockdown. I have the feeling until I kind of checked on everybody, the first people I kind of sent to lockdown will be back. It's not so bad unless they're not treated yet. Then we might have a problem. I think it's going down again. I think that Riot kind of brought the infection back up, but now that kind of everything is going a little bit more to peace, our method is working again. Kind of having everybody away from everybody until the sickness is gone. He still needs treating. I wonder what the new guys will say. They gotta come to the prison. I mean, we have a lot of people arriving in 7 hours, and we're totally like, we're having a deadly virus in the prison, but don't be worried. Everything's going to be fine. Okay, solitary I do not have to lock down. They are in there anyway. Okay, they are looking good except for that guy. That is green. Yeah, where's my station guard? I want to have a good look in here. Somebody else being green? I think that was the only one. Strangely, that dormitory is looking better than the others. And here we're gonna get a lockdown because you're sick. Here we have another sick person. I should have heard that doctor out when she said that everybody's infected soon if I don't do anything about it. Because she was right. Now everybody is infected and I have no clue on what I could do against it. Except keeping everybody in their cells and just hoping it goes away. He's having lockdown. He's having lockdown. And they're having more infected. Great. You go to solitary. Right there. Okay. We need more help in this wing. We need a few more guards to help. Okay, we're back down to 166, but still a long way to go until everybody's kind of back to normal. Okay, those guys do look... Nah, he's not looking good. But the other guys do look normal. Okay, they are all still in lockdown. And their Sigmund is almost gone, which is good. A big bunch of sick people that have lockdown right now might soon be all cured, which means this should skyrocket down. I'm not sure, but it might be a lot of people at once. Okay, you're sick. I'm gonna go to lockdown. Everybody's locked down at the moment anyway, so. He's only having solitary, so I'm gonna send him to lockdown too. Probably doing this all for nothing. Since I'm having a bang up anyway, so. Everybody's in their cells. He's having a lockdown. I already got those guys on lockdown. There are only a few more that were infected in the meantime. Like that guy. He's infected right now. Okay, 159. Still a horrible number. Okay, I didn't take a good look at this block here. See how many are infected over there. Okay, you're infected, you're gonna stay in your cell. I wonder if I'm gonna do that all day long, just lock down sick ones. Trying to save my prison somehow. Okay, those guys seem to be okay. Except for you, you do look sick. Totally sick, that guy. Nobody's green here. You're green. Yeah, he's definitely green. He's very infected. Same for that one. Very infected. That one is infected. Wonder where that virus came from. It's a very aggressive virus. He's having lockdown already. Okay, we're kind of getting an increased danger level again. Okay, is there anybody infected that doesn't have a lockdown right now? Oh, he doesn't look like he's having a lockdown. When I'm still finding people like this, I'm gonna have a big problem. Cause this way, I never can release the bang up. Okay, you're going to solitary for longer. Just in case. I don't know if he's in the dormitory or somewhere else. And we're going to a critical phase again. Everybody's writing because of the bang up. But I'm still having 139 infected here. And it's mostly the places with most infected that go crazy in the first place, like the dormitories. My sniper's only gonna fire a warning shot so often until you die. So, be careful. Okay, he's in lockdown. How long is it gonna take for them to still get better? Okay, I don't see any people that I didn't kind of catch. So I'm gonna try to fast forward a bit and see if my infected prisoners are going down. And it seems like they are, because I'm at 130 now. So we're just gonna wait this out. We just have to. We're gonna wait until everybody's been cured. And in the meantime, I can also have a good look if I see somebody not being locked up that should be locked up. Like that guy? Are you locked up? No, he's not locked up. You're gonna go for solitary, dude. Same with that one. Yeah, the biggest problem are those dormitories, because they can reinfect pretty quickly. So we're gonna have to keep everybody from the dormitories in solitary as long as possible until they are cured. And until everybody in dormitory is cured, that is. Okay, 114. Going down nicely. We're at 100. Okay, soon the spook will be over and then everything can go back to normal. Just have to wait a little longer. Just a little bit more patience, my dear prisoners. And everybody is gonna be cured and free again. I mean, as free as you can be in the prison, you know. But more free than now. Okay, no new infections in that dormitory. My death row prisoner really seems to be isolated because he didn't catch the infection. Not at all. Okay, if we're lucky, they're gonna sleep for now and then everybody will be uninfected by now. But I'm not sure. Every time I'm gonna having this infection event, it's gonna turn out a crisis, isn't it? Yeah, that guy's sick. And he is off for solitary, but solitary is full. As usual. We can live through this. Just 52 more people that have to be cured. 52 and then we're off. Everybody's back to normal. Okay, that guy is gonna be cured soon. Only having 1 point in sickness. That guy is taking way longer. Yeah, way longer. So we're gonna wait with him. I do want no one running around. Not a single one of those infected. Because then I'm gonna have the whole problem all over again. Just like before, I thought 2 people infected cannot really be that bad. But, yeah. It has taught me otherwise, because that's gonna spread really fast. Especially in such a big, vulnerable prison like mine. You're gonna have infected really fast. Only 1 person infected running through a dormitory, and then you're gonna have 200. So we're gonna wait this out. We only have to wait for 34 more people being infected at the moment. Ow. Somebody causing some trouble again here. It is to be expected. This dormitory suffered as one of the most to suffer here. 33 only. Looking way better. We're only having a few people being sick. And most of them should be in solitary, I guess. Yeah, I see some person over here still being sick. Somebody down there. If it's like down to 5 and I can pinpoint them down, I can release the bang up already. But until that is done, I'm gonna be careful. And I don't want to cause the same thing all over again. Next time I'm gonna get this event, I'm gonna react from the start. Instantly bang up everybody, and then I'm gonna have to wait like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours and not multiple days for this to be over. Person unable to be assigned a cell. Okay. Strange. I should be having enough. I'm only filling up to capacity, so I shouldn't take more in than I can store somewhere. And the holding cell is also empty. Okay, how's it looking? 25 more people are infected. Where are those people? I'm gonna have a good look at them. They might be all over the place. A few of them still being sick. Where are those 24 people being sick? So I don't see anybody being sick at the moment. Is it only solitary? Solitary? Even solitary doesn't have that many sick people. Okay, I see one person. But one person is not 24. So, where's the rest of the gang? Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5 people in solitary are being sick, so about 19 more have to be somewhere. And I'm not gonna release anybody until everybody that is sick is cured. Okay, that guy almost is clean. Oh, he's gonna have to wait a long time. I'm gonna increase his lockdown time. Come on. It's 24. Kinda stuck there. Which gets me nervous. What's going on? And I thought it was gaining infectious again. That guy, he must be newly infected. The sickness is at maximum and he's also not treated. Where did they come from that they gonna get sick again? Okay, yeah, somebody got infected again. We're at 23. Which means it is going down, but somebody is still infecting people. And I have no idea who. Well, he's not treated yet, so we're gonna lock down some more. He's okay. He's sick and untreated. We're gonna increase the lockdown time here. Same here. He's gonna get a lockdown time. Somebody's infected again. We have a rising number instead of a falling one. And I get the feeling it is the dormitories. Let me stop here. Okay, you're gonna get to solitary. Because lockdown doesn't really help in the dormitories. They're gonna infect the people anyway. And that guy is sick too. He's gonna get the same treatment. And the other dormitory? That one actually looks clean. I think they are having no infected one in here. Come on, only few more percentages. Oh no, we're having one more infected. I thought it would go down, not up. How to handle this? Again, somebody down here or somebody else? Okay, he's on for solitary. So it must be somewhere else. Maybe the small dormitory? With some small dormitory up here. No, they do look normal and okay. Why are the people still walking around? I thought I had bang up. But I think that means only the people are willingly going down. So maybe some of the infected are doing that on purpose. Infecting more people. It may be the case. Okay, we're having more instead of less infections. Something is on again. Something bad. And they're gonna have another riot here. Let me get a few of those. Stop this. I don't know why it's increasing. I'm having everybody in bang up. And I'm trying to put people in dormitory to solitary. But the infections are still increasing instead of decreasing. Where could they get that sickness? I mean, nobody's outside to kind of spread it. Back to 30. How? How are they doing that? I mean, even if I'm counting, where are the rest of them? I mean, I know about 5 of them still being locked up somewhere, including solitary. But where are the rest of them? Somewhere here there are a lot of infected. And I have no idea where they are or what to do about them. Oh, great. I guess would have been the dormitories, but they look clean now. So where are those 30 guys? I have no clue. But I think I'm gonna have to release our prisoners now. Because they're all very hungry and everything. We're gonna bag them up later again. But every time I kind of see a sick person, like over here, I'm gonna lock him down. Yeah, a lot of sick persons over here. Is there somebody spreading it down there? Well, that's a high number of two new ones. Okay, they're gonna have canteen time, so I actually can go into the canteen and see who's infected. Okay. Only high security is having that. And they're only eating here. We're having increasing infection numbers. I have to do something again. Somebody's being transported off. Yeah, we have definitely increasing numbers. I have to get rid of that virus somehow. Somehow it has to work. I don't know if more doctors would be the clue. I'm gonna try 2 more. Even though I have no clue. I can fire them later on. That's not the solution. Okay, he's sick. So, on to lockdown with you. Okay, they do not concern us. We have another one in here that's on lockdown. Most of them are still on lockdown, but still. How's it spreading then? And so quickly again. It's always spreading faster than you can kind of beat it. Okay, you're sick, you're gonna go back to your cell. Okay, where else? Where else could we look? Okay, you're being sick. Just have to see those few people that are running around infecting everybody. We're back to 42. You're kidding me? I'm gonna go for another bang up. They had their time eating now. So we're gonna go to bang up everybody again. And see if we can get rid of the last 42. Let's fast forward here. Yeah, that infection has ruined my whole plan for today. I wanted to build more on the right hand side here. Okay, we're gonna build a few capacitors. And a few. We're just gonna build all of them. A water pump. And we're gonna connect this later. Okay, we're having 50 infections at the moment. Wait. They're still going back to the cells, it seems. Okay, you're definitely sick, so you're gonna get a lockdown. You're the only one in your block? No. Up there, he's sick. But I think that's it in this block. Okay. Wasn't it? There's more. Yeah, somewhere those 50 have to be. So, it's only natural that I fight more and more and more. Okay, moving on. And we're having a decreasing number again. But let's see if we can get down to 0 this time. Because last time we couldn't get below 20, kinda. So, let's see if it's better this time. And fast forward, please. Okay, I saw somebody sick down here. Now I only need a guard to prove it. Dog handler should be enough. Okay. You're being sick? He's on lockdown only. So we're gonna put him into solitary. You're being a sick... Oh no, that's the wrong one. It's not being sick, it's the other prisoner. Can I somehow, Wait, Dave. That's the sick guy. Hopefully I kinda didn't get the wrong person here as well. That would have been bad. Yeah, I got the wrong person. Ah, great. Can I? He's not sick, can I? No, I cannot revoke that. Too bad. Okay, that's a sick person, and I'm gonna give him solitary as well. Okay, moving on. Okay, they're all in bang up, so that should be okay. I only have to check the dormitories. You, for example. You belong into solitary. For a long time. Yeah, you also belong into solitary, not only into lockdown. Same with you. All the sick people have to get out of this place. And I hope our numbers can drop again. Oh, this guy. Did we still miss somebody? Nope. I think we have everybody here that is sick. Still at 47. Basically, the number is not even moving. I think this time the virus will win over me. The last times we kinda did shake it off. So, I don't know. This time it's just not working. Whatever I do, they're just sick and get sicker. Well, let me check all the other places. Dormitory? I think the problem is that my solitary is also so full that I almost cannot include more people in there. No matter what I do, they're just full. And of course I also need 3 guards there. I'm gonna fill my guards up again to 200. Maybe that's gonna help me. Because they're also the one kinda moving people to solitary. Okay, we're at 45. Maybe the lower the number has to get, the more time it takes to get one down. Which would mean I would probably have to wait forever to cure everybody. Okay, I can kind of go for lockdown somebody if I only have 5 people left that I can track. But with 43 of those, I think it's not possible. Okay. Okay, those seem to be okay now. I don't see anybody being infected anymore that is not for lockup. But I see one more person running around, so hopefully he's gonna get transferred to solitary soon before he infects somebody else. Same with that guy. Wait, you're only on lockdown. You have to go to solitary. He wants to go in there. Or not. Thought the doc wanted to check, but... Anyway, they're sniffing up tunnels. I'm pretty sure in all this virus kind of problem here, they kind of sneaked out a lot of contraband behind me while I'm kind of distracted with getting everybody treated. I don't know, maybe that was the intention. Maybe somebody did that on purpose. Word 42. Number is barely going down. And families are waiting for a visit. Oh, that's because I have them on bang up the whole time, so no families are able to visit. Oh, that's really bad. I'm really sorry about this. I do wish that that virus finally would be gone. He needs treatment really badly. Can I manually get the doctors to them so they can kind of help them? Because I see a lot of doctors here, but not lots of them doing anything. Might just be too far away for them to care. But I'm gonna try getting a doctor and curing that guy up. Just as a task if I can manually order them. Maybe that'll help with the treatment. In a way. If I can get the doctors to the right places that they need to be at. That's gonna take a while. But the doctor's on the way. It's just gonna take some time. Come on, Doc. People are waiting. People are dying already. 41 more infected. Okay, Doc. You're gonna heal that guy first. I think if they're treated, that's the only way their sickness gets down. So if they're not treated, like that guy, they're never gonna cure. That's why it's so important for the doctors to be around to cure everybody. They're not really doing a good job somehow. Maybe I should kind of help them. Manually treat everybody, because that might be the solution to getting that number down finally. Maybe those were the 20 guys before that kind of didn't ever get better. Because they weren't treated. Okay, I'm gonna treat that guy next. I hope this makes a difference. Seeing that we're still at 41, I guess not at the moment, but we can still hope it makes a difference, right? Yeah, let's see if he moves to somebody else needing treatment, or if he just goes back to his infirmary not doing a thing. Okay, doctor, where are you heading to? He would be somebody that needs treatment. Let's see if he reacts. Yeah, he reacts. Good. So I'm gonna leave him here. Maybe he finds more people that he can help with. I'm gonna send out more doctors on their way. Maybe they're helping the people, maybe not. We're not gonna need that many people up here. We can send them out treating. Go and treat the ill. They're gonna need your help. You as well. Down here. Okay, we're only down to 40. Are there untreated guys in the solitary? Okay, he needs treatment, so you're gonna get up there and help him. And real quick, because I think they can get the disease from nearby cells if the people in the cell are not treated. That guy's also not treated. Okay. And the next one. I'm gonna have to manually open the doors for a bit. But it hopefully will be worth it. Even though we're only at 40 at the moment. Yeah, let's treat it. Okay, how else can we get this treated? Is everybody up here treated? It's treated. Not treated. Okay. We're gonna set a doctor up here. We're gonna need some treatment for all those guys here in solitary. Because if they're gonna end up free from solitary and gonna go back down untreated and sick, they're gonna just get more people infected. That might be the problem that we saw before, when we were stuck at 20 and going up rather than down at that number. But first we're gonna need our doctor. Ah, there she comes. Oh, also we have more doctors here. Also helping. Okay, and she's gonna help with the upper rows, and you're gonna take on the lower ones. Is she gonna help that guy first? And you're gonna go and what's the next one? Who needs treatment? We're gonna find somebody that needs treatment. I'm pretty sure of this. Treated? Oh, I think now they're all treated up here, okay. All for nothing, I guess. Okay, and they can go wherever they please. Okay, so they should heal as well. Okay, you're definitely going into solitary, and I gonna go get a doctor and treat that immediately so he doesn't get any more people infected. Doctor? That doctor will do. Let's get the doctor down here. Especially, I think if they are really badly sick, it's also spreading faster. I'm just gonna hope that treated means he doesn't infect anybody anymore. Come on, doctor. We're already having other people infected up here, so he can treat those as well while he's on it. But first he has to arrive on site. Come, doctor. We don't have all day. Ah, there he is. Just taking his time. Okay, you're gonna start with that guy up here, because that seems to be the most sick out of them all. So he's treated. And then you're gonna treat everybody else that's not treated yet. Okay, awesome. Needs to be treated. The guy next to him is not. Yeah, he's gonna do it to himself. He's taking everybody and treating them in this room. Good. That's one problem less. Take a look at that corner just to see if there's anybody up there that needs treatment. But I guess they're fine. Okay. Okay, we're still at 35 people he's treated. I'm gonna have a look at now for people that are sick and not treated yet, because I think they might be the problem we had before. We locked everybody down that was sick, but we didn't take care of the people actually not being treated yet. Oh, I completely forgot about this mini prisoner of mine. Okay, he's sick, but he's treated. Same goes for that guy. And that one, so I'm gonna assume those guys are fine as well. Some doctor was here and kinda did all the work for us already. Okay. And while I'm searching, I'm gonna go forward and see if the number is going down now. Everybody kinda got used to bang up already. Even the danger level is decreasing. Maybe they now see that this virus is not so easily beaten and can kill people, cause I think 4 of them died already due to the infection. Okay, they're fine. Here everybody's fine as well. Somehow the minimum security links he's completely cured. Nobody ill there. Everybody's been fine. Maybe it's just taking some time now for everybody that is treated to kind of get better. And then we're gonna be fine in the end. See, a lot of people still sick, but nobody untreated. Yeah, I think it's only a matter of time now. Uh-oh. Wait, pause that for a second. He's treated. Treated. They're treated, but, what's up with you? You need treating, and you do look really sick. Let me get a doc here. That's not good. He's looking bad. Really bad. Get that doctor. Get him to that guy. Come on, doc. Before we have more infected here, and I guess we will be soon. Okay, did he just infect somebody? Because it looked like it, or was it somebody else? Okay, he's treated. Maybe I was mistaken. It looked like he just infected somebody. Come on, he's treating really bad. Okay, there comes the doc. Okay, here's the guy. Cannot lose him. Okay, where is he? Cannot lose him, and 5 seconds later I'm losing him. Here he is. He just looks way different from behind. Okay, another one treated. And the doctor's gonna see if somebody needs a treatment, so I'm gonna send him through here. But I think they're fine, right? Or is the doc healing somebody? No, I think he's going to go. Oh, he's healing somebody. Somebody got affected or something. Or was injured. Okay, we're at 31. Which is pretty low, but still not low enough. If possible, we should try to get most of them out of her cells so that they're not infecting somebody else. Okay, just to see why that number is going down, I can connect this. Just so that I did something up here today. To the electricity grid. And also the water pump can be connected. And we're gonna get some more spaces to sit for them. Okay. Nice. One more machine. Then I think a TV would be good, and maybe a radio. That is a nice staff room for them to use. Let's see if more staff members are gonna go resting now that this one is up. And I really never see people coming in here, so I'm not sure what's up. I declare this staff only, the whole area. And for now, this is also staff only, but only for the time being. I'm gonna put this back on shared as soon as we're having, of course, prisoner in here. But as long as there are no prisoners here, no prisoners are allowed on this territory. We're down to 27. I think we're in for beating that virus this time. I'm really sorry about all those families wanting to come for a visit. It's 108 by now. But I'm pretty sure they wouldn't want to visit their people if they're sick, right? Because then they gonna be sick too. More lockdown for you because you're still sick. Same for that guy. Somehow fast forward doesn't seem to fast forward right now. Seems so slow. I think if I have no one being untreated anymore, then the sickness has to die out. Just a wild guess, but that's what I was thinking. Okay, they seem to be fine. This is also looking better. I don't see the others anymore, but I see a new one being sick. And I put him to solitary for 6 hours. I think that could be enough. Same for that guy. Oh, he needs treating. Let's pause and get a doctor as quick as possible. Is there somebody near? I'm also gonna have to get a new one. Doctor? I knew something was up down here. That guy is not being treated yet. He needs treating real bad. I got a feeling it might infect some of the other prisoners here in the dormitory. Yeah, like that guy. That got infected really quickly right now. Wait. You're not getting out of here, right? I'm not gonna put you in a lockdown. Seriously? Running out of here? You're in a bang-up. I wanted to go to the toilet real quickly. My bad, why didn't you take one of the upper ones? It really looked like he was gonna flee. But maybe he was, and now he's kinda thinking, well, I'm gonna stay in then. Okay, 3 people without treatment in this one. That thing is really dangerous still. The rest is okay, but this dormitory, source of all evil at the moment. Okay, you're gonna get in there and treat all 3 of them. I hope he's having enough of his needles. Okay, first one is being healed right now. That's the one that we had to look on earlier. But he also is gonna treat the other 2 that he infected. I'll see if he sees the down one. Okay, down here, doctor. 1 patient needs your help. Okay, we're down to 15. Really got it down under 20, which is really good. Okay, is there anybody more here that needs some healing? Somebody that is not treated yet? I'll never be so sure. If there were untreated people here before, they might have spread it. Okay, it seems to be treated over here now. $13. Okay. Just a matter of time. I'm gonna fast forward. I'll see if it's going down more. Okay, well, he's being treated. That's 1 person. Uh-oh. We're gonna have a strife to break out. I'm gonna take all my guards here and try to push this down. Oh, people, not why I'm kind of trying to cure it. I was just about to kind of count those down. See how many it is, if I can count them really to 14 and lock them in, and then I can release the bang up, but not while everybody's rioting now. Okay. That's gonna make things harder. Let me get a few of those guards down here, because I don't have a view of the dormitory, and that's not good. We'll start at 13. Yeah, I see injured, but I don't see anybody sick here. That's good. Okay, he's sick but treated. Let me see, maybe I can count them down. He needs treating. Okay, bad. That way we're never gonna get better. Okay, let's take 1 doctor and send him back into this dormitory. We can almost keep 1 of the doctors here as much as somebody gets infected in here. I see 1, 2, 3, at least 3 sick people. 4. I'll guess that almost half of them, of the 14, are in here. Okay, this time he's gonna come from the upper part. The upper Waymore building. No, he's just going through the canteen. That's a lot of nonsense. We're just gonna wait. Okay, now we're having multiple people needing treating here. This is because I think they got infected by that guy. Okay, Doc. Do your work. We're having big problems. We don't want to get everybody infected again. So we're gonna do some treatment and hope that everybody's getting better. Hey, we have 2 people actually needing a treatment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I really do have half of the people in here alone. Better stay, Doc. I have a bad feeling about this. I got the feeling the Doc doesn't want to stay. Okay. Okay, that's... a lot of people still being sick, but they're only having 1 star left. And he's having 4 stars left. So they should get better soon. Let's see if the number reflects on that. We're down to 12. Let's see if it gets better. And I'm also gonna have another look at the solitaries. Okay, those are looking way better. I see almost no sick guys in there. And here I don't see anybody being sick. Okay, we still have 1 person here, but he's treated. I'm gonna put him on a lockdown afterwards anyway. That way nobody's spreading the thing. And I'm gonna do the same one for the guys in the dormitory. Let me pause that. Everybody being sick is gonna stay in lockdown for now. Treated or not treated, you're gonna stay in lockdown if you're sick. Just to be safe. And it's always the same guys being sick, or is it just me? I think I treated that guy for at least 4 times now. Okay, we're still at 11. Let's see if that number goes further down or not. Uh-oh. I see somebody again having no treatment. We should have kept the doctor around. He's always going away from me. Well, let's take a female doctor this time. See if she's wanna stay. Okay, where did the guy go? Yeah, that's that guy. Ansley. He gonna need treatment badly, otherwise we're gonna get more infected. Nope. You know what? I'm gonna just put him to solitary. Maybe a guard counts and gets him in immediately, then we don't have a problem. Yeah. Go take him to solitary, and we're gonna just tell the doc to come here as well. The doc's gonna come to solitary as well, and then there she can treat him. Okay, we have another infection. Up there into solitary with you, doctor. Okay, here's our non-treated patient. Let's see where he gets put into, so we can kinda cure him wherever he is then, in whichever cell block. Okay, he's gonna... No, Doc. Stop. Vanishing on me already. You're gonna treat that guy before you go. So rude, those doctors. Just sitting in their infirmary doing nothing, basically. Yeah, and I'm gonna let you out again. Okay. Did he infect anybody while he was here? That guy looks infected. Yeah, he looks infected. Okay, Doc, I have more things to do for you. Where did she go? While you're here, you're coming down to this dormitory. And we're gonna have fun treating guys here. Before they infect everybody. Kinda not getting done, under 10 again, right? So kinda the next step we have to take. Before it was not getting below 20, and now it's not getting below 10. Besides, everybody's in bang up, which is also not a good thing. Where's the doc? Okay, doctor. Where is that guy that I saw? Somebody is not treated. I'm not sure who, but yeah, she's seeing it instantly. That guy. Just treat everybody that you're seeing that needs treatment. There are a few. Okay, we're having 12. Okay, there's another one. Please stay, doctor. He surely will need the treatment. I think if she's gonna go out to treat somebody, she's normally just pulling her needle out. Meaning at the moment she's kinda trying to get away again. But at the moment everybody's cured, but for how long? Maybe they're gonna need her treatment every, I don't know, 3 hours or something. Maybe treatment is not holding up forever. And that's why everybody's getting sick. Okay, that guy's almost cured. So let's wait a little longer. No, you're gonna stay, Doc. Stay. We're gonna keep her around. Okay. That's one person cured. He's only having one sickness. Okay, we're down to 10. That guy is still not feeling well. So I see one very sick person still on this wing. No, 2. It's 2. 2 very sick persons in this wing. And the doc just vanished. I took too long. Hey, wait, no, there she is. Okay, now she vanished. Too quick for me. But we're down to 10. Maybe this time we can beat this. I'm pretty sure we can. It's only a matter of time. But I kinda don't have today. But we'll see. Maybe we can beat it before it's 45. Okay, 10 more. Come on. All 10 cannot be in this dormitory, so where's the rest of them? I don't see anybody here having anything. Okay, that guy is sick and he needs treating, so I'm gonna get him a doctor. No, Warden, I have no time for this. A water pipe has burst and is flooding the area. Please fix it before the damage becomes too severe. As if I don't have problems enough. Okay, back to what I wanted to do. Got a doctor up here to that guy, because he's not treated yet. And might be spreading. Hey, Doc. You're not wanting to help him? Come on, doctor. Needs treating. You're not here? What kind of doctor is this? He's not helping. Okay, he's on lockdown. Are you curing him now? Seriously? The doctor is not helping him. Okay, we're gonna get a better doctor here. And I'm gonna keep that dog around, and if the other doctor is healing, then I'm gonna fire that one. Because he's of no use to us at all. He's refusing to heal my patients. Okay, where's the other one? Wish this wouldn't take so long. We're still at 10 prisoners, so somehow they're getting better, but some are infected at the same time, it seems. Anna's looking back for you, Doc. Because the other one is doing his job, which means you're fired. I think I'm gonna keep it at 11, actually. Good job, other doctor. You're the best. Hey, we're under 10. We're at 9, which is good. Let me see if I actually can count them. I can quickly release the bang up. I have one person here, so 1. Is there anybody here? Don't see any sick person there. I'm gonna see more. I'm gonna count them. Okay, I'm pretty sure here there's somebody. 2. 3. 3? Come on, I need 6 more. Ah, he. That's 4. 4. And he needs treatment, so let me send the doctor real quick. Four. Only 4. Where's the rest of them? There's still 5 missing somewhere. Let me just move forward. Maybe then we're losing somebody already that is being cured. Okay, no. Maybe they're in the dormitory down at beds, cause then I cannot see them. I cannot see both of them at the same time. Except if they're up, which they're on at the moment. Okay. Now we're just gonna wait this out. It's just 8 more people. It will work. Just have to make sure that that guy is being cured by the doctor. Then that should be no problem. Yeah, but in a 24-hour lockdown anyway, so... Hey, 8 people. 8 people still being sick. Hey, he just got better, so just 7. 6. Come on, just 6 more people that have to get healthy. And then we're finally free of that virus. It's completely ruining my day today. Come on, get down here, guard. Need a good overview if there are any more sick here. Come on, just 6 more. There's some way to get them treated. Okay, those guys are all okay. 1 death. No, they're gonna cause trouble again. Always that dormitory. Let me get a bunch of guards down here. Is there somebody infected here? No. They're just in a rage. Somehow it's not going down anymore, but maybe those were infected at the same time and still take some time. Like that guy, that's still gonna take forever to get better. That's not enough people. Oh, there they're coming. My guards are just on their way. Oh, we're gonna get that riot done without a riot police, I guess. I think I can do this. Correction on that? No, I'm not gonna get that down anymore. Let me get a riot police. Just when I was down to 6 people only, and now they're rioting, going about, and then probably more people are infected again. Just like last time. I'm just gonna keep them in bang up for too long. Okay, we're gonna... The whole prison is rioting. Okay, what are we gonna do next? And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need paramedics, so I'm gonna get 2 of them. 2 whole groups. They're gonna wait in the reception area for now, because it's not safe otherwise. My guard's kinda, getting people down everywhere. Question is, where the rioting people mostly are? Is it just randomly spread? Because there's no red area, so they didn't overtake anything. They're just trying to riot, right? I got a feeling they are gonna riot soon. And since they are infected, I think I'm gonna put 2 troops in here and see that nobody gets out of there. Oh, I knew this was gonna be a problem soon. Well, after this riot, we're gonna have even fuller dormitories, I guess. gonna sound evil, but maybe 6 of those infected prisoners are gonna die in the riot. That would be helpful. That's sounding so evil. But it would be helpful, yeah. Okay, we're only having the half of them rioting, so we already put half of them down. Let's go back to fast forward a bit. Okay. Where are you? They're up here in that wing, and that wing is actually dangerous. Let me move. All my troops are going into that wing. So that's the only one they kind of overtook, and that's probably where all those prisoners are still in. Let me also take the paramedics here to this yard. Or better that yard, because that's nearer. And then they can heal up my riot police if they're too injured. Like that one. They are pretty injured. Okay, I almost beat that down. And I have 10 infected prisoners again. Oh no. 3 people caught the virus. Yeah, totally called that riot. It's ruining everything again. Okay. It looks like the riot is down again. Let me get here and see if the paramedics can heal my guys up. Just in case they're gonna try something again. And if they're gonna not try something the next minutes, I'm gonna release the riot guard. But I'm gonna keep the paramedics for healing up. And now we're having 10 infected prisoners again. So 4 more people got infected. And it's probably not treated yet, since my doctors are now completely focused on healing everybody from the riot. Which means we may see this number rise again. Somehow never gonna beat that virus. Working all day to get it done. Somehow it's not really working. We cannot get it beaten. Always some people still infected. Like that guy. But at least I know where he is and that he's treated. And how long it's still gonna take. But how about the other 9? Where are they? Are they treated? What to do about them? I think they're not in this dormitory anymore. Cause they all look normal and... well, except that guy. It's really not look healthy. Yeah, but he's treated, so he's gonna get better. So we're in 2 out of 10. Where are the other 8? Still missing 8 people. No, wrong person. That one. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna at least give him a lockup, just in case. 11, so it's spreading again. And we're back to the beginning. I was so close to curing this. Okay. We need a doctor here. Let's see, is there one nearby? Here. Because I think it's way more important that we now treat those sick prisoners than the injured. Because we're having the paramedics on site, they might help with the injured, but they are not treating sickness, so we're gonna treat that first. Before we get more infected. That guy needs also treating. Yeah, because of that rioting, a lot of the virus spread again. So, Kind of are Xing out certain areas we can all take back. It's probably everywhere again. Okay, he's better. And the paramedics can help with the healing. And I get a few up here. And maybe some in there. Yes, they look pretty injured in there. Alright, police, you can now leave the perimeter. Good job. I definitely did not do a good job with my luck down here. So many sick people again. Huh. Do you need an open door? Okay, that guy is treated, but sick. That's about 4 of them, right? I think I counted 4. But still not all of them. So I cannot release the bang up. That's also the problem why they are raging in the first place. So I kinda have to keep everybody in because of the virus. Now it's so much harder to see them with everybody injured. Okay, you're definitely sick. But he's in solitary. That makes about half of them, because we're at 5. But what about the rest? We're having the same problem. We're not really finding all of them. Hey, you're sick, definitely. Wait. And the one next to you. I don't get that. They're both treated. So we're at 7. About at 7. I'm gonna give them a lockdown anyway. Treated or not treated. So which means we're still missing about 4 of them. That we have no clue where they are. 4 sick people. And I don't know if they're cured. Okay. Doesn't look like sickness down there. It's mostly in the dormitories, isn't it? Okay, he's only having 2 points, so this is going down. We'll just have to see if the 11 is going down by now, or if it's gonna stay higher up. Or even increasing. That would be really bad. My guess is not increasing, it's just taking very long to decrease. Like that guy. He's gonna be still sick forever. And I think the paramedics can go off site. I think almost everybody is either treated or, I don't know, being treated by the doctors next. At least I don't see anybody that is not treated yet and sick. Which means they're not gonna spread. Okay, it's going down. We're down to 9 only. I'm still gonna beat that virus. Somehow I'm gonna do it. Just gonna have to keep everybody locked up and hope that they're not starting raging again. Ew. That sounded like a sick guy. Probably one of those down here. Okay, you wanna help him? I'm gonna open. Okay, we're at 9, but it's holding for a second longer. I think why it's not really constantly going down is because if somebody was spreading the disease, then a lot of people are on the same timer. So they kind of all get cured at the same time. Like those two just now, both got cured at the same time. Okay, then gonna take care of the injuries. The guards really do not have time because they have to put so many people in the solitary to open up the doors for all the doctors. Okay, only 7 infected. Are those the people that I think are still infected? Okay, that's 1. He's not sick anymore. Okay, that's 1. I know 1 person still. Did I just see somebody not treated? Oh my god. Not treated. I'm gonna have infection if I don't get a doctor quickly. Okay, you close. You're gonna get down and treat that guy before we have another outbreak of this. Why does it always happen in this dormitory? What's wrong with this dormitory over here? The others are doing just fine. Some of them are even bigger. Okay, I think he infected somebody. Or he wanted to. It at least sounded like it. Come on, doctor. Where are you? She's still far away. But I think that's the only one not being cheated. And I think the rest looks good, but they're bunk beds, so always 2 persons. I only see the one up that's on top of it. So it might be one of the down ones infected as well. Hey doc, no, you're staying. You're treating that guy. Seriously. Okay. If they're tired, they're not gonna do a thing. It seems. Okay, you seem okay. Come down here. Help. Of course my doctors are tired. Half the prison is injured, but still. I mean, if it's a real emergency and a whole prison is gonna catch a virus, would you say I really need that cup of coffee, or would you just give him the needle for, I don't know, 2 minutes? She can't really be that exhausted. Oh no, you're tired as well. Oh no. But maybe you're still having enough power to heal 1 person? Just 1? For once? Ah, thank you. At least 1 person doing their job. Hey, we only have 5 more infected. Wait. By the looks of it, there was somebody infected in here as well. But he's treated and will be better soon, okay. Somebody overdosed themselves. Which reminds me that I wanted to do a shakedown to get the drugs out of the system before this whole, virus incident started. So, as soon as we're gonna get that done with, I may initiate the shakedown. But first, 4 more people are sick, and they're gonna need help. Okay, how sick is he? He's only having 1 point, so he's gonna be better soon. How about that guy down there? He was sick for a long time. If I would find him again. No, I think he wasn't this one. No, he was definitely back there. No idea where he is at the moment. That cell. She's not here. Maybe it's being treated up there in the infirmary. Starved to death. Yeah. I get the feeling with that riot going on, a lot of chaos happened again. Okay, you're gonna stay on lockdown. That's 2 of the 4 people. If that one guy is still sick, I don't know if I see him here. He must be somewhere in this dormitory. If I found the other 2, I could kind of release the rest, but it's not so easy. Yeah, starve to death the next one. Didn't know that you bleed that much if you starve to death. That's for another time. Oh, so horrible. He's gonna still take forever till his game not get better. I wish I could somehow shorten this. Okay, only 3 more people, so he's one of them. Where are the other 2? If I'm able to find them, then I can release the rest of the gang. But where? Maybe they're gonna get better while I'm waiting. Would also be convenient. Right here, maybe? Okay, they're only injured. I don't see anybody sick here. Still 3 people. Where are you? Just have to see if somebody is green, but it's so easily distinguished on first look. Okay, I have no good view of this, so I'm gonna send a guard through. Okay, no, they're all good. Somebody else must be infected. I have no idea where those 3 guys are. And where's the other guy? I thought there was at least one infected person in here, but I'm not seeing even him anymore. Okay. I completely lost track of those infected. Completely lost track. Okay, maybe he's down here. After the riot, they may have been located to another cell. Now I'm not finding them anymore. I got the feeling I have more people starving to death till that infection is out of here. Plus, still having 3 people infected. Wait, you're infected? You're gonna stay in there for a while. Okay, so I know 1 person being infected, and I need 2 more. And then we would finally have beaten the virus. Come on, where are the other 2? And I see people dying again. Sadly, it's not showing me the sick guys, is it? No. I thought it would be showing me who was sick, but it's not working that way. It's not that easy. Only 2 more. Okay. They are gonna riot again, so I'm gonna get a big bunch of guards in this one. Those guys will be enough. And try to keep that down until the last 2 of the infected ones are finally cured. And then we can let everybody out of their cell again. That's so harsh. But I think nobody in here was being infected. I don't see anybody being infected. Okay, 2 more people and I don't see who. Come on. Maybe somebody down here. So I don't have a good view of this. And somehow I'm not getting a good view. Will we just wait those 2 out still? It's getting a riot kind of dangerous. Okay, only 1 more person. I wonder if that's the one that we saw before up here. Let me see. Somebody here has to be infected. We saw that before. Yeah, that was that guy, but he's cured, so it's somebody else. Somebody that we didn't see yet. Has to be somebody. Only 1 more person, then you can all get out. That person has to be better. Or I find him. If I find him beforehand, then you can go all outside, because I'm gonna lock him down. Anybody got any tips here on who's sick? Nope. They all seem to be okay. Come on. Either get cured or show yourself so I can lock you down. For the rest of the prison. I mean, he's gonna be locked down anyway, so... why not just... get things easier for your buddies? They all seem to be okay. Nobody's green in the face here. Is he repairing the bed while somebody's staying in there? Because that's pretty strange. Okay, I'm not finding him. Maybe he's in the upper right corner, even though we kind of got everybody well there. But after the riot, I may have moved somebody there that's sick. Let's go in there. See if there's somebody. They're not sick. Not yet. No, they're all well. Come on, there has to be 1 more sick person that I can help. So hard. If I gonna let them out, it's gonna spread again. Just like last time, then we're gonna be up to 40 in no time. I have to find that sick one. Maybe it's somebody in solitary. Yeah, I already sent him there. That's a no. On for the other solitary. Also a no. Don't see anybody being sick. Maybe if I just fast forward and see if he heals himself. I mean, then they have to wait a little bit longer and bang up, but at least it's gonna be better. Cannot be. Where is he hiding? Totally infected prisoner 1, and I'm not finding him. Can't be. Everybody's in bang up, so he can't be running around. It must be one of those guys. Okay, maybe if I gonna get a guard in here. No, they're exhausted. No, this is clean. Can't we just wait it out? It must be one that is not treated yet. Otherwise, he would have been cured by now. His sickness must have run out. But if he's not treated, then it's not working. So who could be non-treated? I think the doctors are not really going to the cells of the other guys and treating them. I think I did all of that manually so far. So I have to see where I didn't take a good look before, like this corner. And see if there's somebody in there that looks really sick. Nah, they are looking good. Nobody's greener. Somebody has to be. I hope it's not buggy or anything. At least our capacity has been built. And our staff room is now taking over. But I wonder why they're not never using it. They're using that one pretty commonly. But that one, I don't see a lot of people going in. Maybe because it's further away. Maybe if we have more people working to the right, they're gonna use that more. And did he just cure? He did cure. We're finally free of that sickness. Finally, I can move on. Okay. And we're gonna release the bang up then. Everybody's free to go. I mean, inside the prison walls, of course. Okay, that cost us a lot. A lot of time and a lot of danger. A lot of prisoners. A lot of money, but as well. I hate this virus event. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. It's just so overwhelming. And if you're gonna react early, it's working. I had the execution right when the event kicked in, and then I had, I think, like 10 already infected when I was out of the execution. And then, boom, we got 200 in a number of seconds. But everything's fine now. Okay, a lot of them need medical attention probably because of the riot. And we have so many people in solitary, also because of the riots. But now they can kind of get back to a daily routine or something. And the first thing they're gonna do is eat, and eat even more. That's what I would do as well if I hadn't had food for, I don't know, 4 days. Okay. So while they're recovering, I'm thinking what I should build here. I maybe build another reception. Or do we even need to? I mean, one is enough, right? They can kind of bring them to their cells in here as well if they wanted to. But it doesn't hurt to have a smaller one, I think. A smaller entrance room. It doesn't need to be specifically a reception area like over there, but just so it's also harder to get out of the prison again. So then I'm gonna build a door here and another jail door here. And I'm gonna have a hard time getting to the other side if they're not kind of guided by guards. And I think I have to kind of get the same sniper treatment over here, which will be very expensive. So I'm gonna leave that for later. Okay, requires entrance. A large jail door on both sides. That's gonna be our security here. My staff can kind of go into the staff area over here. It's not that bad. I'm just hoping that none of the prisoners might walk around the streets for all day long. So I might, if possible, make this a staff only and access only area. Is that separated now? Yeah, it's separated. So I'm gonna make this staff only and access only. So not just stand around there doing nothing, please. Just walk through here to your destinations, or if you have to go to deliveries or be stationed here, but just don't stand just on the road, especially not the prisoners. Okay. Guess I'm gonna make staff only. So, again, prisoners only come and kind of through if they're gonna transported to another area. And then we're gonna start with a cell block here, maybe. Let's see. I'm gonna build it like this. A little bit smaller. And I'm also gonna get a kitchen and a canteen. Get the kitchen here, because it's actually fitting really nicely. And the canteen here, so I can kind of make it bigger to the south. If I need to, I double it. Has more space down here, and I don't know what we'll put here. I'm gonna see later. And the yard we could put over here. Maybe share it with a few other blocks. Fence. That's gonna be our yard. They have a lot of space to walk through. I'm not sure I should keep it that way. Maybe I'm gonna lock off most of it for the time being, till I kinda build more. Let's see, maybe I can. I'll do like that. Okay, like that, cause that will help. They have no way to get up here, so that should improve things. And we also do need some heating, otherwise we might have problems. Ooh, and looking at the time, I do not have much time left. Let me get that build, and then I'm gonna call it a day. Just so I have an idea next time on what I want to do. I could get some boiler room in here. I mean, Like, it's conveniently close. I don't have anything in that room anyway. It's just for security. Okay, so we now need to connect water up there. Leach pipe. So that's way cheaper. Ooh, not autosave while I'm laying a pipe. That's not a good idea. Okay, up there. And I also need to lay electricity, but that's already close, so I only need to lay one. Serving table, table bench. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in. Just a matter of time. Let me fast forward. And I think I'm gonna let this be again shared. I mean, that's for a lot of problems, but still, it's gonna let me fit most of the people in. Although I do like my specialized space. I don't have any specialized space for normal security. Maybe I'm gonna make this specialized space for normal? I'm not sure. Oh, let me get a common room and somebody died. Ah, they got killed by the other prisoners again. Just as I'm not having a good look at that. Not planning. Quick building. Common room. I need a common room as well. Where I can kind of do stuff. Have meetings and have a little bit of fun. Where do I put it? I put it like this. Maybe I'm gonna make it a little bigger later. Or I'm gonna put something else in there. We'll see. And this also needs an entrance to the south, of course. Not only an entrance here to the yard, but a normal one as well. Okay, all planned out. Now it just has to be built, but I got the feeling that's gonna take a while. I don't even have electricity at my boiler. I didn't connect one piece. Yeah, that one. Do that and make that a priority. Otherwise, it's gonna take forever to get some light up there. Okay. Ah, that's looking way better. Okay. So, we're gonna need electricity up here for the cookers and down for the fridges. And why does this kitchen not... Oh, it has a sink. Okay. Didn't see it. I'm gonna connect it the normal way, and we're also gonna get some hot water. We also do need radiators everywhere, so I just fit, say, up here. Then we also do not have far away with the hot water here. In the canteen, we're gonna put it also close to the doors. I'm not sure if you should heat up that room. I mean, it would be nice, but it's also expensive. Let's heat it up. Who cares? How about there? So we'll only need one extension to that. Okay. Bigger problem is heating up that big thing. Yeah, in a common room. Let's say we put one here. And for this, we're gonna put one there. That's about the middle. And I hope that helps. Okay, now I should somehow still know where that is. Okay, one is here. And the other one is here. I do hope the water pressure will be enough. Not so sure about this. Okay, we're gonna extend the electricity cable. Where's the best point? Over there. Again, another death. What's going on today? So many people dying. And I'm gonna declare this as a yard, so I know next time what I kinda wanted to do with this part. Yard. A little bit bigger, of course. Okay, that's gonna be our yard. Yeah, it's secure. Just thought for a second it's not gonna work, but it worked anyway. Okay, and I got the feeling I have to save up now, time-wise. But I kind of laid out everything, and next time we're gonna build some nice cells into that block here. And also a big shower. Because I'm not sure, we might expand the block upwards, and then we need a bigger shower for everybody. What's going on back there? I got the feeling, there are almost no guards here. That's why they're kinda... Yeah, there's only one. That's why they're kinda making trouble at the moment. Just killing other prisoners. Okay. Let's save up. Save prison, and we're gonna save under number 20. And I got the feeling sometimes I should kinda save in between already. Because otherwise I'm gonna lose my whole 3-hour process the whole time. And that worked. Okay, good. And my chat is not connecting. Can that be? Chat is not able to connect. Just that I saw it right now. Let me see. I think you're still getting picture. If I'm not. Yeah, I think you're still getting picture. But nothing else. I'm not gonna get a chat. That's very strange. Let me quickly reload the page. I just want to see what's up. Let's see if that fixes the thing or not. Connecting. My OBS is showing almost no dropped frames, so that is going through somehow. Yeah, the dashboard is not working. It's completely black. Wait. Maybe I can get it to work another way. Is that working? If I go up here? No, it's only the last messages that I read already. So, exactly the same. That is very strange. Wonder if they're having big problems or it's my side having problems again. I might have to investigate that later. Cause that might be a big problem for the next stream then. Hopefully it will be working by tomorrow. Okay. I'm gonna investigate that later. Okay, that's going to be it for this stream, guys. And I really do hope that we can get the chat to work again tomorrow. I didn't really notice it until now, and now it's getting me some unable to connect message. Before it just didn't say a thing, but maybe I didn't miss much. But if I missed some of your messages, then I'm really sorry. I kinda don't see any chat anymore. So strange. Anyway, I think I'm gonna get that sorted out. Next stream is gonna be tomorrow at the same time again, and I'd like to play again Prison Architect, but this time we're gonna try escape mode again. But no, there are no cells to the right, so I cannot get put into the right. Okay, that's good, because I didn't kind of finish that area up, so that would be kind of like cheating, you know. Or maybe we're doing a random prison escape if I get that to work this time. So, thank you very much for watching again, everybody. And I'm gonna see you again next time. Bye-bye.